G'day, welcome back to another episode on the Ceracell Beekeeping channel. Today we've got a new product that we've just developed and we're launching. It's called the Ceracell Beast Blocker. Now this is what it looks like. It is basically a robbing screen. It also comes with all your screws, square head screws for you to set the Beast Blocker up. And what we're going to do in this video is we're going to go over how to install it on your hive, as well as some benefits that it provides your hive from stopping any unwanted robbing, as well as any unwanted bees from other hives, as well as wasps getting into your hive. So we'll go through that right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to install the Beast Blocker on this hive. Now, when I remove the sponge from the hive, the bees are going to be a bit antsy, so I'm going to make sure I've got all my protective equipment on. But to start, you get all your screws. You've got 7 screws, 6 are small, and then 1 is long. So what you want to do is you want to start with your long screw. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just gently pull the sponge out. You can see the bees are a bit annoyed. And we'll just gently put our Beast Blocker on the front and gradually push the bees back a bit. Okay. Now we've got our electric drill. Now all these screws are square head, so we've got a square head bit. And we want to start with our middle and make sure that we're in place here. Beautiful, got a good start. And then what we do is we work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. Just like that. Now what you can do is just open it up. And what happens is the bees will gradually get used to coming out of this entrance here. So over time, the bees will get used to this. So it will take 24 hours for them to figure out how to get in and out of the hive, but the great thing about it is if you want to move your hive, you've got ventilation in the front. You can just close the hive up the night before or the morning of, and you can transport your hive without all these bees out the front. And open them up, and then it snap locks. And yeah, it's really simple, just like that. The other great thing is if you have an 8-frame hive, there's little skewers on either side of the Beast Blocker, and all you need to do is snap them off or cut them off. And that way your Beast Blocker will then be down to size for your 8-frame style hive, for those people that use your 8-frame Langstroth hive. And yeah, it's as simple as that. Remember to start with the middle and then work your way out. Don't start from the left and work your way that way. It kind of doesn't allow the beast blocker to fully lock the hive. The paddles need to be flush against the box. The other great thing about this is that it reduces wood wear erosion. If you've got like a really small entrance, over winter the bees gradually wear that entrance down, and your wood wear starts to get worn down that way. This way the bees land on the front of the hive, walk their way down, and then under the hive. So how the beast blocker works is the vent in the front attracts any bees that are trying to get into the hive that aren't from the hive, and they get stuck and try and get through this vent, whereas the bees that belong to the hive understand that the entrance is up here, so therefore all the robbing bees are stuck out the front, whereas the bees that belong to the hive know how to get into the hive, and this will effectively stop your robbing. But the great thing about being able to close the hive, if your hive is under attack from robbing, you can put the beast blocker on, close the hive up, and then all the robbing bees will all get stuck out the front, and after 24 hours of them not being able to get into the hive, the robbing bees will then go home and then basically give up. And this is the best option to stop robbing in your hive. And that's the essence of how this beast blocker works. You can see this bee here sticking its head through the vents, trying to get in, but then the bees that belong to the hive realize that they got to land on the box and go down. And yeah, that's basically how it works. It's a really simple but really effective way to keep your hive alive and defend itself from robbing, especially in autumn and spring months when robbing is most prevalent.